to my brothers in the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, also for welcoming me to the fraternity of the Episcopate, and also for your continued support, noting very well, it was just the other day, 5 months ago, that I was ordained a bishop, together with my brother here, Bishop Simon Peter Kamomoe. You have embraced us, and we feel at home as we come to run the norms of Episcopate, not forgetting also our Archbishop Philip Anyoro and Bishop David Kamau for the support and guidance. Allow me also, in a very special way, to thank the committee that has organized this occasion. We are the chairman of the committee, the vice chair, and the whole team. They worked tirelessly, and I could see it as we did our rehearsal. Therefore, things to be the way they are people who never slept. We take the opportunity to thank them for the good work, and the entire military ordinariate for the work you have done. Allow me also to appreciate the clergy and the faithful of the Archdiocese of Nairobi, where I have served for many years in my priesthood and for the 5 months as a bishop. Not forgetting even my family, our family members, my friends, all of you, I offer my heartfelt thanks to you all, together the Christians from the Archdiocese of Nairobi and also the Diocese of Nyahururu. Though I now will serve in a different capacity, I remain connected to you, and I will continue to serve as a son of both Archdiocese of Nairobi and Nyahururu diocese. So tutakuwa tunapatana kwa sababu nyumbani ni nyumbani. Nikimaliza kazi ya kijeshi, mtakuja kuwagotea baada ya kazi. As I begin this new chapter, allow me to make this request. I ask for your prayers. The responsibility is big, but with God's grace and with your support, I know we can fulfill the mission entrusted to us. Let us move forward together, standing firm in faith, serving with love, and committed to the spiritual and moral welfare of our nation's armed forces. May God bless the military ordinariate of Kenya. May God bless our armed forces. May God bless Kenya. Thank you, thank you. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Thank you so much, Bishop Wallace Nganga, Bishop Military Ordinariate of Kenya. As we go to the KDFMC Major Pamba, we have one announcement to make. Then Major Pamba will take us the rest of the program. Just one announcement for us to make.
An announcement for our parishes in the military ordinariate. Now, from today henceforth, we have our bishop, our local ordinary. So during the canon of Mass, let us not forget to mention him during the canon of Mass. For now, it is official, he has been installed.
Major Pamba, you may take up the rest of the program.
Asante sana. Thank you very much. Na Mheshimiwa Rais, mabibi na mabwana, Kinachofuata sasa ni kipindi cha hotuba. Mheshimiwa Rais baada ya hotuba yake ataweza kupata nafasi ya kuweza kwenda kumpongeza askofu mpya wa jimbo la jeshi, Askofu Wallace Ng'ang'a, na atakapopata nafasi hiyo, ninaomba kwa heshima ataweza kusindikizwa na Balozi Monica Juma, Mkuu wa majeshi ya ulinzi ya Kenya, Jenerali Charles Kahariri, na Katibu Wizara ya Ulinzi, Daktari Patrick Mariru, Senior Counsel. Basi atakapomaliza kipindi hicho cha kusemezana na kumpa hongera na pongezi askofu wetu mpya wa jimbo la jeshi, Mheshimiwa Rais pia ataweza kujiunga kwa picha ya kumbukumbu na wale maaskofu ambao wamekwisha elezwa. Na kipindi hicho tutakimalizia hapo, na Mheshimiwa Rais ataweza kuondoka kwa wakati wake mwenyewe baada ya kipindi hicho. Na kwa hivyo ni heshima yangu sasa bila la ziada kuweza kumwalika atakayetuongoza na kutuelekeza kwenye kipindi hiki cha hotuba, ambaye si mwingine bali ni Mkuu wa majeshi ya ulinzi ya Kenya, Jenerali Charles Kahariri, CDF sir.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Kenya, senior leaders of government present here today, senior leadership of the military, Your Excellency, the Apostolic Nuncio, Your Eminence John Cardinal Njue, Bishop of the Military Ordinariate, Your Lordship, Bishop Wallace Ng'ang'a, and Your Lordships, the bishops that have been introduced and present with us here today, the Kenya Defense Forces personnel and our families, dear congregants, good afternoon. Your Excellency and fellow congregants, it is indeed a very great day. It is the day that the Lord has made, and we rejoice and be glad in it. We thank you, Your Excellency, for finding time out of your very busy schedule to be with us as we witness the installation of our new Bishop in Military Ordinariate, the Right Reverend Wallace Ng'ang'a. This auspicious event preceded his maiden official welcome at Defense Headquarters, where I had the pleasure to receive our Bishop as presented by the Catholic Church leadership under the guidance of the Apostolic Nuncio and the Archbishop of Nairobi. Your presence here today underpins the importance of this occasion. And this event marks a big milestone in the KDF spiritual journey. We have been told Bishop Ng'ang'a is the third Bishop in Military Ordinariate of the Catholic faith. We have a Bishop in Military Ordinariate for the Protestant Church, who is the Archbishop of the Anglican Church of Kenya. And of course, our brothers from the Muslim faith as well have their leadership. These bishops are, of course, helped in their duties by the chaplaincy that ensures that members of the Kenya Defence Forces receive spiritual nourishment and guidance in order to be able to navigate the unique challenges that are encountered as we discharge our duties in the defense of this country, deployed within our borders and beyond. On behalf of the Kenya Defence Forces fraternity, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to your Lordship, Bishop Wallace, and we look forward to your spiritual leadership. We look forward to working with you, and I have no doubt that you shall fit in seamlessly within the military. Indeed, I want to agree with Colonel Jue that as you went around this stadium blessing the congregants, the kind of energy that you showed, I will no doubt that very soon you shall be joining our troops in morning places in the field. And they may have a challenge keeping up with you. Your Excellency, members of the Kenya Defence Forces stand in need of the spiritual nourishment that will be provided and the moral guidance of the Bishop and his team. A soldier who is spiritually grounded is better prepared to serve our nation with honor and dedication. We remain fully committed to our responsibilities and to continue working closely with the public for the good of this country. Your Excellency, I want at this point in time to take the pleasure to invite you to come and address the KDF and the congregation at large. Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Let's take our seats. Your Excellency, Right Reverend Monsignor Hubertus Van Megen, the Pope's representative to Kenya, Your Eminence John Cardinal Njue, Your Graces, my Lord Bishops, members of the clergy, religious brothers and sisters, dear Kenyans, good afternoon. Hamjambo. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. It is a great honor to be with you today as we gather to take part in a momentous event which underscores the profound role of faith, faith-based leadership, and faith-based organizations in fostering ethics and integrity in national service. This event also underlines the role of faith in strengthening patriotism, deepening national unity, and mobilizing citizens to selflessly undertake good causes. For this reason, the Episcopal installation of Right Reverend Wallace Ng'ang'a Gashihi as Bishop of the Catholic Military Ordinariate of Kenya is more than a routine change of stewards. We are here to witness and to celebrate the contribution of moral leadership in reinforcing unity, resilience, and strength for our defense forces. We are here also gathered to affirm our confidence that under Bishop Nganga, the military ordinariate will continue to provide our soldiers with essential spiritual support. Recognizing the high trust vested on the Kenya Defense Forces to defend the sovereignty and territorial integrity of our nation, and to the significant physical, moral, and personal challenges faced by our men and women in uniform in fulfilling their mission, we cannot deny or underestimate faith as a critical source of strength, pillar of motivation, and a basis for enduring resilience. Our presence at Bishop Nganga's installation underscores our commitment to support our forces in every way, including the provision of spiritual and pastoral sustenance necessary for their well-being and for their duty. In Kenya, we acknowledge the supremacy of the Almighty God of all creation, and therefore the recognition that protection of the freedom of worship is a fundamental constitutional guarantee. Like other fundamental rights and freedoms, it is freely available to all, including those who serve in our defense forces. Every soldier's right to practice their faith can only enable the KDF to maintain greater levels of discipline, not only because of faith, and not only because faith is an effective organizing principle, but also because we worship and serve God, who brings victory, abundance, and success to our nation. To ensure that our defense forces remain strong in every way, including physically and morally, faith-based support structures like the military ordinariate are critical in nurturing the values and organizational ethos that guide our men and women in uniform. They allow our men and women to be brave, to serve the nation, and with distinction to undertake their responsibilities while staying true to their beliefs. We live in a highly dynamic world where faith and moral values are under constant challenge from skepticism, moral relativism, religious extremism, and even terrorism. Our institutions, communities, and nation have never required a solid ethical and spiritual foundation as they do today. Bishop Nganga's strong spiritual leadership enables our men in uniform and women to navigate their challenges guided by faith, grounded in integrity, and service for all cause. Throughout the life of our nation, the partnership between the state and religious institutions has been a cornerstone of our nation's strength. The Catholic Church is among the foremost of our partners and continues to complement national strategies to serve citizens in many sectors, including education, healthcare, and provision of psychosocial and pastoral services. I was particularly impressed when the Secretary for KCCB said the Catholic Church believes in support for the poor and vulnerable in our society. Because that is the essence of humanity, to be able to serve those who are underprivileged. Build on mutual respect, tolerance, and moral uprightness. This partnership anchors our society. Today, we honor this enduring partnership and express our gratitude to His Holiness Pope Francis for Bishop Nganga's appointment, which strengthens our military's spiritual standing. Bishop Nganga, I didn't know you served in Mauritania, or so it was said. But let me say this, that the military leadership, the generals here and commanders, and myself will continue to modernize the equipments and other facilities and capabilities for our military as we prepare chariots and horses. Because the Bible in Psalms 20, verse 7 says that those who put their trust in chariots and horses, we will always be careful to remember. And please remind us, Bishop Nganga, that that same verse says, but we trust in God. So that even as we prepare the capabilities, the chariots and horses, we be reminded that victory comes from God. Let me also say to the military commanders, officers, and servicemen, that it is my prayer that as you undertake the responsibilities of protecting our nation, as you serve humanity in Kenya and elsewhere around this world, a service that you have provided with dedication and professionalism, that the words of Matthew 5:9 shall be your portion, that the sacrifices that you make to protect our nation, to keep the peace, the words of Matthew 5:9 that say, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. That in your sacrifice, in your commitment, in your peacekeeping, that you shall be honored to be the children of God. Bishop Nganga, receive my warmest congratulations and the best wishes of the government and the people of Kenya as you take over this responsibility to look after the spiritual health of our military ordinariate. Your leadership will be vital in guiding those who defend our nation, and I'm confident that under your guidance, the military ordinariate will remain a source of strength for not just our brave men and women in uniform, but to their families and to all who work with them. Even in this moment of celebration, let us take a moment to remember the many heroic men and women whose selflessness, courage, and moral strength inspired them to dedicate their lives and work to the service of our motherland, and especially those who made the ultimate sacrifice in line of duty. Let us honor their memory and gratefully acknowledge their contribution. May their example serve to inspire us to do more and better in the service of our country. May they rest in eternal peace, and may their families find comfort in our respectful recognition of their noble sacrifice and honorable service. May the Almighty God bless our new bishop as he takes over the ordinariate, and may God bless the Kenya Defense Forces and our great Republic of Kenya, a country we so dearly love. Thank you very much.
Basi, asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Kwa hivi sasa anaelekea kwenye jukwaa kuu kumpongeza anaelekea kwenye jukwaa kuu hivi sasa kuendelea kumpongeza askofu mpya wa jimbo la jeshi, Askofu Wallace Ng'ang'a, na balozi Monica Juma yupo pale pia, mkuu wa majeshi ya ulinzi ya Kenya Generali Charles Kahariri, na pia katibu wizara ya ulinzi Daktari Patrick Maru Senior Counsel. Baada ya hapo ataweza kujiunga pia kwa picha ya kumbukumbu na wale maaskofu ambao walikuwa wamekwisha elezwa. Kwa hivi sasa wanaendelea kusemezana, na baada ya picha ya kumbukumbu Mheshimiwa Rais ataondoka kwa wakati wake mwenyewe. Wale wengine sote tutabaki mahali tulipo wakati Mheshimiwa Rais itakapofika muda wake wa kuondoka, ili tukaweze kuelekezwa jinsi tutakavyoendelea na ratiba baada ya Mheshimiwa Rais kuondoka. Kwa hivi sasa askari hawa wanaleta vitu ambavyo mika katika picha hiyo ya kumbukumbu. Bas, yani hata viti viko na paredi yake. Hakuna kitu tunachobahatisha katika jeshi. Basi hivi tunavyoendelea, tuhakikishe ya kwamba tunabaki mahali tulipo, manake baada ya Mheshimiwa Rais kuondoka nitaweza kutoa ratiba fupi ya jinsi tutakavyoendelea na ratiba yetu. Manake baada tu ya kumaliza picha hii ya kumbukumbu tutaweza kualika nyote kwa kipindi cha maamkuli ya mchana. Burudani fupi kutoka kwa wanakwaya. Very much. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Mheshimiwa Rais atarudi kuchukua nafasi yake. Mheshimiwa Rais anarudi kuchukua nafasi yake, kisha msafara wa maaskofu utaondoka. Baada ya hapo Mheshimiwa Rais ataweza kuondoka. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa sehemu hiyo ya hotuba na picha ya kumbukumbu. Asante sana. Basi kwa hivi sasa msafara wa the clergy na maaskofu unaondoka. Naam. Basi tusimame kwa heshima mtukufu Rais anapoondoka. Tusimame, Mheshimiwa Rais anaondoka sasa. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais na wakuu wengine mbalimbali kwa kupata nafasi na kujiunga nasi katika ibada ya misa ya siku ya leo. Asante sana na tubarikiwe sote kwa pamoja.